Morning children, this is Vedugopal sir for Little Hearts Publications with Social Studies Book 5 and Lesson 4, Congo and Equatorial Region. Equatorial region means the region which is located very nearer to the equator. And children, in the lower classes, in the earlier lessons also, we learned that the regions which are very close to the equator are very hot in climate. They have very hot climate. Equator is an imaginary line drawn across the globe which divides the earth into two equal halves. The top part is called northern hemisphere. The bottom part of the earth or globe is known as southern hemisphere. So, equatorial region is the region which is located in the near to the equator. So, Congo, we are going to learn in this lesson about a country named Congo, which is very popularly known as the natural zoo of the world. Generally, zoo is a place where animals are kept for entertainment, or generally animals are taken care of by providing them their natural habitats. Okay, children? Why it is called the natural zoo of the world? What is the other name of Congo? Zaire. It is located in the western coast of Africa. It is located in the western coast of Africa. It's spread on both sides of the equator. It's neither in the southern hemisphere nor in the northern hemisphere completely. It is spread equally between on either side of the equator. And because, as I told you, it is located in the equatorial region, it has a very hot climate. That's the reason why the country has got very thick green forests, and the trees generally reach up to a height of 50 meters. The trees in this region reach up to a height of 50 meters also. So let us talk about this natural zoo of the world, Congo, an equatorial region. The Republic of Congo or Zaire is located in the west coast of Africa, as I told you earlier. The country is spread over both sides of the equator. Hence, we can say that the Republic of Congo is in the equatorial region. Places near the equator have generally had hot and wet climate. Similar climate is experienced in the Amazon basin in South America and to some extent in the state of Kerala in our country. This equatorial region, which is very hot, and whichever regions are located near to the equator, the places will have very hot climate. Hot and wet climate, of course. Hot and that means equally there will be heat of the sun and also heavy rains. So this kind of climate we can see only in one state in our country, that is Kerala. And of course, in the Amazon basin in South American continent also we find such kind of climate. The climate which is both hot and wet. Congo is hot throughout the year. As I told you, because it is located in the equatorial region, it is hot throughout the year. The sun shines brightly in the morning and by noon it becomes very hot. Very brightly sun shines in the morning and by the afternoon it becomes very hot. It will be unbearably hot in the afternoon in the Congo region. Due to this heat, water from lakes, ponds and rivers evaporate, forming dense clouds. Dense means what? Thick. Because of the severe heat conditions, water from lakes, ponds and rivers evaporate easily, means they turn into water vapor and they form thick clouds there in the sky. Usually, this region experiences a heavy downpour of rain in the afternoon. Because of this very hot climate, Children, listen to carefully. Very hot climate. The water from the lakes, rivers and ponds get evaporated or turn into water vapor and form thick clouds. So by the afternoon, we can say every afternoon it rains very heavily there in the Congo region. Okay, children, it rains very heavily in the Congo region. Even though it is very hot, morning the sun shines brightly, afternoon it becomes unbearably hot. Because of that heat, the water gets evaporated and form thick clouds and fall down again as rain. One of the biggest rivers of Africa flows through the Republic of Congo. This river, Congo, affects the climate of the Republic of Congo a lot. Not only this, why it has got its name Congo? Because it is located on the coast of the river Congo. Congo is also a name of river, after which this country is named Congo. One of the biggest rivers of Africa, Congo, flows through this country, the Republic of Congo. This river, Congo, affects the climate of the Republic of Congo a lot. This river only affects the climate of the Congo region a lot. It affects a lot. The Congo, river Congo and its tributaries over hundreds of years have washed away the land and created a low-lying area in the higher plateau region through which it flows. This area is known as the Congo Basin. The river Congo along with its tributaries. Tributaries means what? When a big river, during the course of its flowing, when it comes across very heavy hills or trees or huge rocks, that gets separated into 2 or 3 parts and flow as separate rivers. The same river flows in different directions due to hills or huge rocks or big trees or forests, and flow as separate rivers. They are called tributaries. Over hundreds of years, the river Congo and its tributaries have flown through or have washed away the land and created a low-lying area. Whatever land was there, it was completely washed away over the hundreds of years because of the river Congo and its tributaries. Low-lying in the higher plateau region through which it flows. Already we talked about plateau region. Plateau region is also called tableland, which is generally very high above the sea level. A plain area which is very high above the sea level is known as a plateau region. And in the plateau region, whatever land whatever is washed away, this area is known as Congo Basin. The area which is washed away like that completely by the waters of Congo and created a low-lying area, that low-lying area is known as Congo Basin. Okay, children, when we come to vegetation, vegetation means what? Greenery. Means about trees or forests in this particular region. Let us see what are the different trees which grow in this region, in the country Congo, the Republic of Congo. Vegetation, Congo is a land of thick green forests. Already I told you, a land of thick green forests. You can see that here. The climate here is favorable for the rapid growth of trees. The climate is both hot and wet. As I said earlier, it rains almost every afternoon there. So this land is very much suitable or appropriate for the quick growth of trees. Very rapid growth. Rapid means what? Very quick growth of trees or forests. These forests remain green forever. These are called evergreen forests. The forests in the Congo region or the Republic of Congo remain green forever. They are called evergreen forests. The trees in the forest are very tall and reach a height of about 50 meters also. In this region, the trees grow so tall that they almost reach 50 meters high. Such a thick vegetation is there in this land of Congo, the Republic of Congo, because of its climate, hot and wet climate. What are the important trees that we find there in these evergreen forests? Oil palm, cinchona, sandalwood, bamboo and cane are the trees which grow in plenty in these forests. A lot number, plenty means in a huge quantities, these trees grow. What are the trees? Oil palm trees. Cinchona. Cinchona is a medicinal plant or medicinal tree from the bark of which people or the scientists generally make medicine to cure malaria. A malarial drug is generally made of the bark of cinchona tree. Can you imagine how important it is? Sandalwood trees. Earlier I told you there are several soaps which are made of sandalwood paste. Bamboo and cane. These are the other trees which grow in plenty a lot in these forests. Thick growth of shrubs and bushes and a large number of creepers climbing up the trees are the special features of these forests. You can see because not only the thick growth of shrubs and bushes and also a large number of creepers. Creepers generally creep along the ground and grow. Creepers are the plants which grow along the ground. And sometimes those creepers wind themselves around big trees which are almost reaching the height of 50 meters. So really this is a very wonderful feature of the forests in the Congo region. Special features. These thick growth of shrubs and bushes and a large number of creepers climbing up the trees are the special features of these forests. Bright sunshine and abundant rainfall. Abundant means what? Very large. Bright sunshine and abundant rainfall are the factors which contribute to the growth of dense forests in Congo. What are the factors which help in the thick growth or dense growth of forests in the Congo region? Children, what are the factors which help thick growth of forests in the Congo region? Bright sunshine and hot and wet climate. Abundant rainfall and bright sunshine. A heavy rainfall regularly and bright sunshine, these are the factors which help in the thick growth of forests in the Congo region. About half of the land of Congo is under thick forest cover. Generally, half means 50% of the land of Republic of Congo is under forest cover. We can imagine actually in our country, hardly 30% of our land is under forest area. As per the rules, it must be around 37 to 40% land must be there under the forest cover. Whereas our country has got only 30% of forest cover, but the Congo, Republic of Congo or this Congo region has got 50% of its land under the thick forest cover. That is the reason why there is a thick growth of forests. Animal life, when there are forests, thick forests, obviously there will be a lot number of animals also. A variety of wild as well as other animals and birds are found in the forests of Congo. The thick forests of Congo are the habitat. Habitat means what? Living place, dwelling place of a great variety of animals. Wild animals like hippopotamuses, rhinoceroses, buffaloes and elephants are found in large numbers in these forests. You know, hippopotamus, or in the short form it is known as hippo. It is also known as water horse. Okay, hippopotamus, rhinoceros, one horn, single horn rhinoceros. And buffaloes and elephants, they are found in large numbers in the forests of Congo. Reptiles means which crawl, animals or creatures which crawl along the ground are called reptiles. So snakes come under reptiles. Snakes and pythons are also found in large numbers. As a large variety of birds and animals are found in the forests of Congo, Congo is called the natural zoo of the world. Now you understand, the children, why Congo has got its name, the natural zoo of the world? Because of the presence of a large number of varieties of animals and birds, reptiles. That is the reason why Congo is popularly known as the natural zoo of the world. Zoos are generally established by the people or by the governments in various countries. But Congo can be called a natural zoo of the world itself, because you can find a large number of varieties of animals and birds there in the forests of Congo. That is the reason why it is called natural zoo of the world. Children, the remaining part we will continue in the next session. Thank you.